We received a call from Jimmy White, the warehouse hunter, assuring us that the heat in London had died down. He told us he had a different kind of event lined up. He was plotting a protest party for the British rave scene, one which he saw as a kind of sequel to the protests organised in response to the fervently anti-rave criminal justice bill of 1994. Jimmy believed that today's scene was going for a similar clampdown and was looking to bring the same sort of anarchy to the streets of Shoreditch, this time without his mask.
Jimmy, how's it going? Good to see you again. Good to see you without the scarf.
Yeah.
How you doing? How's the prep going?
I'm good. We're just having a little look round now, just to see how things are, if we're going to plan out, but it's looking exciting. I'm excited.
So you're kind of hoping it to be chaotic or beautiful or peaceful?
A bit of everything.
Yeah?
Mix in the bunch, yeah.
Yeah. And what would you hope that people walking past and seeing it would think?
Well, obviously, what I'm trying to get from this is to give the perception to the public that we're not here to just cause mayhem. We're here to show them peace, love, unity and respect. The public don't ever get to see what we do, only what they see on the media.
And what about the police? At what point do you expect them to show up?
Oh, I'm not too sure how they're going to be acting. Hopefully, they'll be friendly and allow the things to happen. It could end up in them saying, no, get out of here kind of thing, but it's what this game's really about, man.
So in terms of the location, is it somewhere you've chosen so you can kind of keep it contained and keep it almost like it is a warehouse party?
Yeah, obviously it feels as like it is a warehouse-ish kind of area,
yeah.
But I'm not too sure on the numbers that are going to come, so it might be that we have to change location. Hopefully we can stay here because it is quite a good sort of atmosphere here.
How come you've taken the mask off?
I feel as if for the rave scene to step forward in the political side of things as well as the raving side of things, there needs to be some sort of face. We want to send a message as well as just party. I want a revolution to happen in this rave scene.
Are you worried about any sort of, potential legal consequences?
No, not at all, man. I live for this, man. Whatever comes, I'll take it in my stride.
We arrived at the protest in the early afternoon and were greeted by a small gathering of crusties and coppers, usually the first to arrive at anything like this. But Jimmy, head freshly shaved for battle, didn't seem to mind too much.
Jimmy, how's it going so far?
It's good, it's good. Just waiting for more numbers to turn up.
It's early still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a good turnout today.
What do the police think about it so far?
They said they're going to have a little boogie with us later, so it's a good sign.
There's a lot of people, there's kind of a lot of cameras as well. The whole thing is just a little bit crustier than I thought it might be.
As the day went on, the rave kids whose social lives are based around this scene started to turn up and show their support.
They've closed down all the big clubs, all got no fabric. Hence why people are putting on squat parties, because we have nowhere to hold these parties, so we have to go to the squats.
There's not much we can achieve but show the police that we are present and we actually can have parties and we are all right at doing it.
The music's stopped now, the police are here, and it's less of a party, more of a protest. It seems to be kind of fluctuating between the two. It's brewing. See, the Gaza Strip branch of Anonymous has turned up. There's a lot of drums. The whole thing's got a lot more politicised, a lot more lefty, a lot more like a sort of conventional protest. There seems to be a lot of different ideas as to what this thing actually is. But I suppose that was never really set in stone, A lot of people now seem to be seeing it as a sort of political protest. Some people were still here to do ectos and skank. It was a lot more fun before, to be honest. I think it should have stayed a party.
As night drew in, the previously friendly police presence started to multiply and hem the protesters into the tunnel. Jimmy, looking on, seemed happy surveying the chaos he'd unleashed.
It's been a good turnout today. I'm glad it happened. There's been kids here dancing to the music, people giving each other hugs, everyone joining together in unity, so it's been a good turnout.
So how much of it was a party and how much of it was protest?
It was a mix, obviously.
Yeah,
we all knew it was what it was going to turn out to be. It was just a polite way of saying fuck you, to be honest.
And how have you found the police?
Yeah, but they've been all right, but I think they're going to try and close it off soon because of Section 35. I think it's Antisocial Behaviour Act or something.
Okay, yeah. Do you consider this to be antisocial behaviour?
No, I don't think it's antisocial behaviour, but they do. There's more police coming down the road now.
Fucking hell. The dust has settled, Shoreditch has returned to normal. There was something quite transgressive and something quite interesting about seeing all this chaos and all the police and all this jump up and balloons and cans of beer. For all the kind of, leftist politics that were going on towards the end of it,
The most political part of it was actually the party itself. And I mean, there was no slogans or banners or anything like that. There was not really even that much of a message. And whether it's in a field in North Wales or a warehouse in East London, the real political statement is in the chaos of it rather than any kind of like manifesto. Whether the people who throw these parties realise that is kind of a different question, but I think the scene will always kind of reinvigorate itself because people will always want to do something which they're not allowed to, and they want to do something that kind of pushes through the boundaries of normal living, and that's what these raves offer to people.